talked to you the last time, we talked a lot about the bushwhackers and the jayhawkers and all the evil that the jayhawkers had done, especially to your family. Earlier this week, Aaron and I went to the Bushwhacker Museum in Nevada, Missouri, and we each purchased a book about lady bushwhackers. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I think it'll be really informative. So we're going to build our impressions based upon this book that we got. It tells about the important part that ladies played in being couriers, sending messages, and so forth. It really looks like it's going to be a good book. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, you're using that. Wow.
That was awesome.
So, Mr. Stribling, is it just you that's in here tonight with us? Thank you. Wow. That's incredible.
Are you
awesome.
getting it too, Joe?
Yeah. Your lights kind of making it too bright.
Well, yours is doing the same on mine.
I'm really glad that you still like to communicate with us using that little K2 meter with the light up thing, 'cause you and I and Aaron really had a good conversation the last time we were here, and we were hoping that you would be here tonight so we could talk with you. And remember, if you needed anything, send a message. You can talk through Dina. Yep, you can.
Dina, my battery's going down.
Wow.
Wow. That is awesome that you use that like that.
Yeah. Sure is.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, is the bat still upstairs?
Yes, that's
Did you go up there, Joe?
not yet. I will.
So was that a definitely yes that the bat's still upstairs?
Must not be.
So the bat is gone.
Is the bat gone, Mr. Stribling? Or have you even been up there to look?
Did you know there was a bat up there? No.
No.
Nope. That's all right. The window was open upstairs, and so that's how the bat got in. And then Colby and I remember we came back, and I closed the window up. Yep. Do you remember that?
And then Dina and I came in a few weeks ago for First Saturday when we closed everything up. And you said you would like for Aunt Betty and I to come back.
You're right. I messed that up. No, Colby
No,
and I
you and
came
Colby
in
did
to
come.
open them.
Yeah, because you came over that
You
day
and
to
I
get my
went to
hat
test
Yeah.
them.
to
Yes.
give to Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's what we were doing, Mr. Stribling. We were opening the window so the bat could get out, and then Aaron and I came back and closed it. Yeah.
So is there anything new that you would like to share with us tonight that you would want to pass on through Dina? Or do you want me to just chat with you like this, like I usually do, or like I did the other time?
I know what. Did you just move the K2 meter? Lester?
No, I haven't touched it.
We all need to look at the tape on that because I think I just saw the K2 meter slide.
I can't.
On Aaron's camera, that's
I
at
can't
about the
reach it.
4-minute, 40-second mark.
That's about it on mine too.
So did he say anything to you then, Dina?
Okay, what? The
Oh, that's the
flash-
flashlight.
Sweetheart, the K2 meter is moving. Yeah.
I've got it centered in my screen, so
Is it moving?
I can't really tell.
It's blinking.
I'll look at this later.
Yeah, we see you responding there,
Yeah,
Mr.
you're
Stribling.
doing great.
Yep.
It's awesome
He
coming
knows
down here.
how to work this machine.
Yes, he does, and it's just absolutely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too close to the flashlight?
No,
It is
otherwise,
moving.
Thank you.
Mr. Stribling, did you just move the K2
Whoa.
meter?
I thought it was moving too. It looked
It
like
is
It is
moving,
moving.
guys.
it
Good
looks like it's
job.
getting closer to the flashlight.
Uh-huh.
I can
I
see it
knew.
now.
Yes. Good job.
Wow, you are really on a
Keep,
roll.
That
keep
is
your elbows
awesome.
off the table
Oh.
for a minute, please.
Well, but Aaron,
Do you think when
No.
I had my
I have my
even
I have my camera on the table with nothing.
yeah,
Yep.
but that K2 meter would have to be pushed by energy. Even you could do
That's-
this to the
no.
table,
I get it.
and it would. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to just
Make
prove-
sure
make sure
everybody
that
right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
But even if me and Aunt Betty I got my elbow on here to steady the camera, but it's behind it, and it's behind where
Oh,
the
there's
low
no way
point
you can
is.
do
So if
that.
I was pushing
Mhm.
down, it would come
Mhm.
towards me, not away.
Mhm.
And see, to me, it looked like it was going towards you.
Well, you haven't moved from pointing your camera at it, right?
No. I mean, I've zoomed in and out a few times, but I haven't
That's
moved.
cool.
Well, Mr. Stribling, you are just on a roll tonight, aren't you?
That's awesome. Hey, Mr. Stribling, I seriously have a question for you. So, you know the lady that comes in here that has all the children, and like when we're having a reenactment, she said that there was a Joseph. Uh-huh. Okay. Who is Joseph? Can you tell me who Joseph is? He doesn't know who Joseph is.
Neither do we.
No, we didn't either. We were trying to. I don't know if she just came up with that name or. But I wanted to ask you to see if you knew of a Joseph.
She tells us Joseph lives here.
No.
She making up stuff.
Light that thing up if she's full of crap. You can do it.
No.
Light it up. Oh, come on, Mr. Stribling.
Oh, it
Like,
blinked.
you got a little something something.
Mm-hmm.
Did it again.
Can you light it up all the way for me?
If she is full of caca, poo-poo,
Baloney.
baloney, light her up.
I think she's making it all up.
Yeah,
I
I do
don't
too.
believe it, but there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Stribling, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
Last April, when PTF was here and they caught you cussing on when they recorded it, were you upset because
Not
of,
him.
huh?
Not him.
I was just going to see if you were upset because he was calling you Mr. Stribley.
No, that was not him.
Do you know who it was?
I just heard attachment.
So,
So
did
somebody, yeah, so somebody that was here, Mr. Stribling, somebody that was here, something was, it was from the attachment. Can you light that up? Something was attached to somebody.
Hey, Joe, can you move your camera a little to the left or right if you can still get that K2 in there?
Well, I'm-
Perfect, right there.
So, Mr. Stribling,
you
did
still see it good?
somebody bring in
Oh,
an
no, I'm not
attachment
pointing at these guys.
with them,
Somebody
an
brought,
intruder.
yes, somebody brought in something with them.
Was it one of the PTF crew?
Or was it one of the guests?
It was a
Oh,
guest.
wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're awesome. God, you're doing such a great job.
I never see that thing do anything.
I haven't either.
See,
we've
I'm
been,
telling
we've
you,
been
that
using
is
it.
really, you know what, Mr. Stribling, thank you for clarifying that, because that does happen.
So we've been using that all night.
That does happen, so thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah. Well,
You're way too sweet for that, Mr. Stribling.
Yeah.
We understand why you'd be a little angry, but not that like that.
Well, everybody has always said, "Oh, don't go to the Stribling Cabin. There's a lot of bad stuff down there." And Mr. Stribling has been nothing but nice.
We don't think so, Mr.
No,
Stribling.
No.
no. I mean, I am not one bit afraid, and you have told us so much. And I'm like, don't talk about Mr. Stribling. He's my friend.
So, Mr. Stribling, Colby was in here one time, and did he get scratched?
Uh-huh.
He got
Mhm.
scratched. Was that you?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We're just questioning. Was it somebody else?
We're not mad.
No.
Because sometimes we know you have to do that to get
Yeah,
our attention.
To
but-
make sure that we know that you're there.
Yeah, we just wanted to know if that was you or if it was somebody else.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think we had all this cool equipment with us then.
Yeah. It was him.
It was him.
And that's okay, because you
Just-
apologize. Mr. Stribling, it's okay, because you apologized, and I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Dina, are you moving?
Yes, I am moving.
Okay.
It's me.
Gina, can you move that flashlight away from that K2?
For giggles?
Just so it's not next to it and people say, well, that's what's said.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move this real quick, okay?
Wait a minute. Set it back over there by it real quick now, see if it goes on.
What?
Set the flashlight, turn the light on. Now set it over there by the K2 and see if it sets it off. See if it's got enough energy to do that. That's not doing a thing, kids.
No.
And the
Well,
lights,
I think we
there's
can
not
just
enough power.
completely turn it off because
That's
we're
fine.
communicating enough.
You're doing great.
You're doing awesome.
Mr. Stribling, I've got to tell you about what this shirt that Aaron and I saw. We were in Carthage, Missouri, which is the home of Bell Star, and they
Whoop,
had
whoop. Sorry.
a T-shirt for sale that had a picture of her sitting on her horse, and it said, "Ride it like you stole it." You think I should have gotten one of those?
Yeah. I do, don't you, Mr. Stribling?
He lit it up.
Yeah, a
Well,
couple.
not all the way, but
Okay.
he green lighted.
If they had had one that fit me, I would have gotten
Yeah,
it.
they didn't have sizes big enough.
Well, darn them.
You know, Mr. Stribling, my character that I play out here is I've modeled myself after Belle Starr.
Yeah, Betty didn't know that.
Is that a bad thing?
That's not a
Didn't?
bad thing. No.
Betty, you didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me and Belle Starr, we go way back. Way back. But I would like to think of myself as a kind of like a Robin Hood, so like I steal from the rich to give to the poor.
Kind of like our good buddy Jesse.
Yeah, but I've never seen you give anything to anybody.
All we've seen you, Marshall, is take from everybody.
That's why I got all the money.
Or run.
Are you saying that Bad Betty doesn't ever give to the poor? Because Bad Betty does all the time.
I ain't never seen it.
Well,
That's
sister,
because you're too busy yelling at somebody here.
sister, that's because he's too busy running from me.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you glad we came out here tonight, Mr. Stribling?
I don't think he wanted to see you, Aaron.
I said we.
Oh.
Yes, we did. She's totally cool. Very good vibe in here tonight, Mr. Stribling. I love it.
Definitely. I think he likes it when we come down and visit. You like that when we come down and visit you for a while?
Well, we sure enjoy coming down and visiting with you. We have learned a lot from you, and hopefully you can teach us a lot more.
Aunt Betty and I took a road trip this week. We went down to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and stayed the night, and then shopped most of the day, and then we are part of an artillery crew. So the SCV down in, was it Hughes Branch? Campbell Branch.
Yeah.
Invited us to do an artillery demonstration, so we
Sons
went
of
down
the
there
Confederate veterans.
and did an artillery demonstration, and Aunt Betty got to pull the lanyard on the cannon for the first time.
I got to fire
So
the
she was
cannon.
pretty excited about it, and then she got smudged and had smudge all over her face.
They
And so then, after we left there, we went to this restaurant, and some guys had asked where we were, or wanted
They
to know
said,
if we had, who
who
won?
won the war?
Who
Yeah.
won the war?
And I said, well, the rebels, of course.
He wants to know what you ate.
What I ate?
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
Mr. Stribling, I don't know if when you were around they had artichokes, but we had the most divine garlic, let's see, it was garlic, spinach and
Spinach and
artichoke cheese bread.
on bread, and they top it with cheese, and then they bake it, and it's all crispy.
It was
And then
so
we had a
good.
lettuce salad. It was delicious.
I had a beer. I think, what else did I get? Yeah, I got a salad too.
Yeah, we both got
both
salads and shared them.
She ate hers really slow. I wolfed mine down. I was really hungry.
I ate like a lady,
With smudge on her face.
even though I was dressed like a man.
So after we left there, let's see, that's when we went to Denny's in Neosho, and then we made our way all the way back up here.
Start at Carthage, and stopped at Nevada at the Bushwhacker
Yeah.
He's been to
Museum.
Carthage.
Did you stop by the Civil War
He's been
Museum
to
in
yeah,
Carthage?
He's been to Carthage.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Did you like it in Carthage?
Were you there on business? Or was it something to do with the war between the states?
They had two battles?
No, that was at Newtonia.
That was at Newtonia.
There was a battle around Carthage, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but my favorite thing about Carthage, they have a Brahms ice cream store.
Oh,
Have
my
you ever had
goodness.
ice cream, Mr. Stribling? It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So we stopped at Brahms and got some ice cream, and then that's when we did some antique shopping.
They have a Brahms in Springfield.
You would like the Brahms ice cream. It
It's
was
a
delicious.
wonderful treat.
Well, and when we were at the lake camping, Aaron and Ray made homemade ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Dina, did you just say thank you?
Oh.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So, Mr. Stribling, what was your favorite food?
Oh, goddamn, there's a spider crawling
Meat.
on her.
Meat?
Meat?
Did you eat a lot of venison? A lot of deer? Turkey?
How about pork? Did you-
Rabbit.
Oh! I
Rabbit.
thought of this tonight. I was going to ask you.
Can you do that again, please? Can you make that noise again, please? That was awesome. We love to hear that. We love to hear if you, like, move something or push something. Yeah. Move something, push something. I heard distinct footsteps. Boom, boom, boom.
Huh.
Yeah, we do. We love that.
I missed it.
So,
Maybe it caught it on the
yeah,
camera.
thank you. You're making the flashlight go off and the K2 meter. That is awesome. And I've got this flashlight right here, and if you can roll that, you can push it right off. I don't care. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. What I was going to ask is, when we were up here and we did our filming for Bizarre Foods, we made what's called Brunswick stew, which was made with rabbit. Have you ever had that?
Rabbit stew.
Just called it rabbit stew.
Rabbit
Mhm.
stew.
I bet you were a good shot, weren't you?
Did you ever fix fried rabbit?
My grandma used to fix fried rabbit and fried squirrel.
Kathy just don't know what she's missing.
Tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Oh, frog legs.
Ooh, frog legs are good.
Have you ever had frog legs? Yeah, really.
Did you ever go fishing?
Well, he lived on the
I know,
river.
yeah, he lived on the fishing river, but did you catch fish like catfish or anything like that?
I love a good catfish
Ooh,
fillet.
me too.
What about cornbread? I bet you ate a lot of cornbread.
I like some corn.
No.
No?
I'm right with you, Mr. Stribling. I don't like cornbread.
I like me some cornbread.
Mm.
Especially with ham and beans.
Oh, yeah.
I like ham and beans, but I don't do cornbread.
Biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
Biscuits are good.
You know what, Mr. Stribling? We're going to be camping up here. I'll have to make some biscuits and gravy.
When y'all camping up there?
When is it?
It's Labor Day weekend, isn't it?
Labor Day.
Like right after
I
first
just
Saturday?
heard something back there. Did you
It
make
might
a
have
noise?
been Joe walking
Joe's
upstairs.
upstairs.
Joe.
Oh.
Mr. Stribling, can you make it sound like a Joe's bat's flying by Joe's head?
Oh, shoot.
Yes, I went there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go upstairs with Joe, or are you still here? Flutter, 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 flutter.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to pick it up because that was gross. I didn't have anything to pick it up with. I was going to throw it out the window. That was what Colby thought was a bat.
Oh. You still with us, Mr. Stribling?
Joe, you're being visited.
So is that why we're not getting anything? You went up with Joe?
Did he go up with him?
I think so. Mr. Stribling.
Would you boys come back downstairs, please?
Mr. Stribling.
Where did you
Oh.
go, Mr. Stribling?
My light just went off.
Mr. Stribling, could you tell Joe to come back downstairs, please?
Don't push him down the stairs, though.
No, just tell him. Come back down here.
Just yell in his ear real loud.
Joe Rowe. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right.
You're the next contestant on the Bat Me Scare the Crap Out of Me.
Thank you, Mr. Stribling, for telling him to come back downstairs. He disrupted our conversation, didn't he?
Sorry. Oh my God.
Mr. Stribling, what did you do today? Did you do anything? Did anybody come, well, no, it's not for Saturday. Never mind.
Yeah, but sometimes people come down
Yeah.
when they're in the park and they
Uh-huh.
just try to look in the cabins.
Mhm. Excuse me.
Do you ever go up and kind of see to the buffalo and make sure they're okay?
Or do you pretty much stay down in this area? Yeah.
Wow. Light and K2 meter off at the same
Huh.
time. That's awesome. You're protecting your cabin, aren't you?
Are you trapped here?
Protect.
You're protecting it from them dang jayhawkers?
Well, from what you told us the last time, I would be very protective of my cabin too. 'Cause they did some bad things. But I'm just really happy that you have come to realize that we are not, going to be causing any bad things, and that you
Opened up to us.
opened up to us, and we're proud that you're our friend.
Oh, definitely.
Is there anything that you would like to tell us, any of us, about the characters we portray? Anything that we could do to make our presentation better? You think we're doing a good job? You're getting all quiet.
Isn't he, though?
Are we keeping you up? Is it past your bedtime?
Are you ready for us to go?
Light it up.
The light came on.
Can you light up that K2 meter if you're ready for us to go for the night?
The light's coming on.
Would
Okay.
you like for us to come back and visit you sometime? Would you like for us to come back again?
Can you shut my light off here if you want us to come back? We really enjoy visiting with you.
Oh, yeah, it's all kinds of fun.
Can you shut that off? All the way off if you're okay with it. come back and visit you. Thank you. Thank you. Right on. Okay. Well, it was awesome. All right.
It is,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Oh, we love it when you do that. That
Yeah.
means that
Yeah.
you are really being active and talking to us. Because, you know, you're the only one that I've ever talked to that will do what you're doing.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. I've had some do, you know, fairly brief hits, but to sit like we are around the table and just have a conversation, you are the only person that I have ever had that experience with, and I think it is so nice. Dina, do we have any pictures of Mr. Stribling anywhere?
Well, there's pictures.
Are those the real deal?
Yeah, that's a real picture.
I mean, is
Of
that
them. Yes.
that actually is?
Is that you up there in that picture, Mr. Stribling?
Oh, Mr. Stribling, my father's name was John Wesley. I did not know your middle name was Wesley. And the lady in the middle in the front reminds me of Grandma Dicey. Uh-huh. Well, Mr. Stribling, you are a handsome man, and you have a nice-looking family. John Wesley Stribling. My daddy's name was John Wesley Thayer, Jr. My grandpa was John Wesley Thayer. So that's pretty neat that we share that.
Well, with a name like John Wesley, were you a Methodist? Wait on one of the circuit preachers come riding around?
I would like to make a copy, or you can take a picture of it, of his family's portrait. I'm trying.
My wife called.
Sounds like she's outside. Unless that was somebody else humming.
Ow! Well, what did you do?
She broke.
Crap!
Sounded like she broke something.
I think it was her finger.
I lose my arm.
What happened?
Oh, I went to drop it